Good evening and welcome to Zaleski Sports and this evening's Marewood Conference contest as the Stratford Tigers will be playing host to the Assumption Royals as Stratford comes into this game looking for their first win of the season. They are 0-2 in the Marewood Conference, 0-4 overall, and they've had the last three ball games have been heartbreakers for them as they've lost by 2, and by 5. So they've been in every ball game except that first one against Iowa Scandinavia. They were for the first half, and then Iowa Scandinavia opened it up in the second half. But Stratford's been missing Brooks Vanderhoff as they figure he may be back around right after Christmas here. I see him sitting over on the bench over there, and he's a little downhearted over there, and he wishes he was out on the floor there because he would be a big asset to this Stratford ball club as he would be a scorer because last year he averaged about 10 points a ball game. He was a second team all conference, and so they missed him dearly. The standings in the Marewood Conference South is the Newman Catholic Cardinals, Auburndale, and Marathon all sitting on top at 2-0. Assumption is fourth at 1-1. And in fifth place is the Edgar Wildcats and the Stratford Tigers 0-2. In fact, Stratford will be going to Edgar on this coming Friday. The tip-off for that will be at 7:15. And then they come back home on the 22nd of December, on a Tuesday, just before Christmas. And they will take on the Newman Catholic Cardinals, who right now are 2-3 overall and 2-0 in the conference. In the northern section of the Marewood Conference, the Athens Blue Jays leads that on the top spot at 2-0. Rib Lake, Abbotsford, and Prentice both 1-1. And Phillips and Schwamigan 0-2 as looks like the run of Phillips will kind of end this year as they've got a rebuilding year. They've been a powerhouse for about the last 6-7 years up there in Phillips and been taking the Northern Conference. And team with the best record right now is Prentice at 3-2 and Athens at 2-0. Other games in the Marewood Conference this evening is Edgar is at Auburndale and Newman Catholic is at Marathon. And up in the northern section, Phillips is at Athens, Abbey at Schwamigan, and Prentice at Rib Lake. And so today's pregame show is brought to you by Door Pro. Whether you need garage doors or just an adjustment, stop and see Door Pro on Highway 153 just east of Stratford. You can also give them a call or like them on Facebook. As I mentioned, the Tigers had a close one this last time out, last Friday against Abbotsford. And Abbotsford winning that 47-45. Leading the way for the Stratford Tigers was Riley Spindler with 14 points. And let's see, then we've got Jack Remus had 11 in that contest, and Connor Kreft had 9 points. In fact, Connor will be starting tonight as they want to get a little more height. Talking to Coach Drew Jorgensen, he wants to get a little more height in there, so he will be starting in place of Trygve Aschenbrenner, as there is a big size difference there, as Aschenbrenner goes 5'8", while Kreft goes 6'5", and so want to get a little bit more, and actually Kreft, scoring-wise, is scoring a little bit better than Trygve also, as Connor is averaging 4.2 and Trygve is averaging 3 a ball game, but Connor's averaging like 5-6 rebounds a ball game also, so to get that little extra height in there. For the let's see, for Assumption's last ball game, they got beat by Rib Lake 60-40 in that contest, and JT Schleifer is back in the lineup tonight for Assumption, as he missed a couple ball games, and he will be back in the starting lineup tonight. And so we're going to take a little break here, and I'm going to send it over to John Sandiford, who's working with me tonight as my producer. I'm Mike Steinwegner, and we'll be back in just a little bit, and we'll give you a little more information of the comparison of these two ball clubs when we come back. So you're watching Marewood Conference basketball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
It's easy.
come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Partners Bank, better together.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio, now open in front of Pick and Save on Central Avenue in Marshfield. Experience cutting-edge recovery tools like hydromassage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, and more, all designed to help your body and mind feel their best. You can pay per session or choose from memberships and packages available. Book your wellness session today at BeWellStudio.com or stop in at 601 South Central Avenue, Suite 400 in front of Pick and Save in Marshfield.
And we're back here at Stratford as we're just getting close to tip-off time here, about 7 minutes away. We'll give you a comparison of these two teams as Assumption and Stratford have battled head-to-head quite a few years going back. Excuse me. And so we're going to compare here points scored as Assumption's averaging 57.6 points a ball game compared to Stratford's 44.2. And defensive-wise, Stratford is giving up 56.8, while Stratford is giving up 51.8. But like I said, in the last three ball games, Stratford has been in all three of those ball games and just can't find that little extra oomph in order to get over the hill there. Field goal percentage-wise, Assumption shooting 42% from the floor, Stratford 34%. On three-point attempts, Stratford is shooting only 27% from beyond the arc, while Assumption is hitting 32. They've hit 35 three-pointers so far this year to Stratford's 26. And free throw-wise, a big advantage there as Assumption has hit 55 and 90 free throws for 61%, while Stratford is hitting below 500 as they're hitting on 23 of 47 for 48.9%. The only one really shooting very well is Riley Spindler, as Riley's hitting right around 80% from the free throw line. Then we go to offensive rebounds, and we've got, let's see here, 50 to 44 advantage as Assumption has the little advantage over that. But total rebounds, offensive-wise, Stratford's averaging 11, Assumption's averaging 10. Rebounds overall, Assumption is tough on the defensive boards with 22. They're averaging 32.2 rebounds a ball game. Stratford's 29.5. And steals per game, they're right about even, as Stratford is 6.2 and Assumption 6.8. And turnovers, Assumption committing only 11 turnovers, and the Tigers 14.5. I know years back when I was doing PA at UW-Stevens Point, talking to Jack Bennett and also Bob Semling there, if you're right around 10 turnovers a ball game, if you're below that 10 average, I mean, you're doing very, very well. So both teams, right around that area. Stratford a little bit more with 14. But the Assumption Royals seem to take care of the ball much better as only 11 turnovers. So it should be a very, very interesting ball game as the two wins that Assumption has had was a 60-50 win over Tri-County, and they beat Shawamigan 68-41, and they stayed right with Columbus Catholic in that Cranberry Classic and lost to Columbus 55-54. I watched that on Zaleski Sports during the Thanksgiving break, and I'll tell you, Assumption played very, very well against and played great defense against a very, very potent Columbus Catholic team. And so it should be a very interesting ball game tonight, and we'll see if Stratford can pick up their first conference win, and if actually first win for head coach Drew Jorgensen, the new coach for the Stratford Tigers, taking over for Kurt Schmidt, who had an outstanding career here with over, I think 340 wins here at Stratford, and definitely, in my opinion, will go into the Basketball Hall of Fame. So they've had some great coaches here, from wrestling to football. Well, football, they've got 10 state championships, but they've had a great winning tradition here at Stratford, and I think Drew Jorgensen will be right up in there, as he comes from a background of athletic coaches. His dad was a coach, and his brother is actually a coach also in the Fox Valley area. So we've got about 3 minutes away, and we're going to have John shoot a couple more commercials here, and so we'll be getting ready to give you the starting lineups for the night's ball game. And today's game is brought to you by ShedsDeliver.com.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 28th through December 31st.
And we are back here at Stratford, and we're going to give you a list of games that are also on the network tonight. And we've got a girls' game going on. Pacelli is at Iowa Scandinavia, and also a girls' game. Owen Withy has taken on the Loyal Greyhounds tonight. And another girls' game, the Columbus Catholic Dons, who are ranked this week, if I'm not mistaken, 6th, is taking on, going over to Spencer to take on the Rockets. And also in girls' basketball, New Richmond is at DC Everest. And Appleton North is at Kaukauna, and Rhinelander is at Stevens Point in girls action. In boys action, the Edgar Wildcats are at Auburndale on the network, and the Marshfield Tigers travel over to Eau Claire to take on North. Brillion is at Mosinee, and of course Assumption and Stratford here. And we'll give you a breakdown of all the games that will be going on the rest of the week at halftime here, our Thursday schedule and our Friday schedule, as we've got 11 games on Thursday, and we've got, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember counting right, I've got 14 games on the network, on the Zaleski Network on Friday. So we're going to turn it over to our public address announcer for announcements, and our national anthem will be played by the Stratford Pep Band.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Stratford High School for tonight's Merriwood Conference basketball game between the Wisconsin Rapids Assumption Royals and your Stratford Tigers. Stratford High School, Assumption High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. And now, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your hearts for the playing of our national anthem, as played by the Stratford High School Pep Band under the direction of Mr. John Rickinger.
And the national anthem performed by the Stratford Pep Band. And our starting lineups is brought to you by the Next Home Hub City Realtor Kurt Spade. Kurt is your Stratford hometown realtor and wants to help you buy or sell your next home, commercial or residential. Kurt has the expertise you need. Call Next Home Professional Realtor Kurt Spade today. The starting lineup for the Assumption Royals. Starting at a forward position, a 6-foot senior, averaging 8.8 a ball game, number 3, Chase LeBerg. At a guard spot, a 6-foot senior, averaging 13.3, number 11, J.T. Schleifer. At a forward position, averaging 3 points a ball game, a 6'1 senior, number 14, Braden Peters. At a forward position, averaging 11.2, a 6-foot junior, number 21, Trey France. And starting at a forward position, a 6-foot senior, averaging 4.8 a ball game, number 24, Ron Board. The Assumption Royals are coached by Josh Paltz in his 5th season. The starting lineup for the Stratford Tigers. At a guard spot, a 5'10 sophomore, averaging 6.5, number 2, Matthew Shanefoos. At a forward position, a 6'2 senior, averaging 12 points a ball game, number 3, Brady Berg. At a forward, actually a point guard position, a 6-foot senior, averaging 11 points a ball game, number 10, Riley Spindler. At a forward position, a 6'2 senior, averaging 8.5, number 21, Jack Remus. And at a forward position, a 6'5 junior, making his first start of the season, averaging 4.2 a ball game, number 23, Connor Kraft. The head coach for the Tigers in his first season, Drew Jorgensen. So we should be good for a great one here tonight, as jumping center will be number 23, Connor Kraft, and J.T. Schleifer, as the Tigers control the tip. As Shane Foose out on the top of the key, man-to-man defense here, as JT is on Riley Spindler at the top of the key. Over to Jack Remus, to Berg. Berg pass is deflected and goes out of bounds and off of Berg. And a turnover for the Stratford Tigers. As JT brings it across the timeline. Passes off to LeBerg. Out on top to Board. And we've got a foul. And we'll see who the foul is on.
Stratford foul is on Berg.
As on Brady Berg, away from the ball. His first personal, first team. And lob pass into JT as double teamed. And JT loses control of the ball. As a double team there of Ramus and Spindler. put the pressure on him. JT lost control and went out of bounds into the hallway. And the Tigers will take control here with 17-19 left in the first half here. We do not have a score yet. Shane Foos looking for an opening. Gets it to Remus, to Spindler. Spindler drives to his left, passes to Berg over in the corner. Shane Foos thought about the three. Remus drives to his left. Over to Spindler. Out on top to Kreft. To Berg. Berg on the right wing. Drives to his left. Passes to Spindler. Over to Shane Foos over in the left corner. Drives to his right. To Kreft. To Spindler. Spindler drives to the left. Spins. Passes to Kreft. Back out on top. Spindler. Correction. Berg gets it inside. And pass to Shane Foos along the baseline there as he loses control. And another turnover for the Stratford Tigers. So back-to-back possessions turn into turnovers and never even got a shot off. As Assumption Royals will take control now. As JT brings it across the timeline with Shane Foos on him with a little more speed. Guarding JT to stay with JT out there. JT very quick. First team all-conference unanimous pick last year for the Assumption Royals as JT drives and steps on the end line, and now another turnover. So both teams have with two possessions and have not even tried a shot yet in the first 2 minutes of this ball game. And Spindler brings it across the timeline to Shane Foos, to Berg. Shane Foos back out on top. Spindler. Bounce pass and stolen away by Ron Board. And he's called for traveling and another turnover now for the Assumption Royals. So actually Assumption is leading in this contest 3-2 in the turnover department. Berg taking it out, gets to Spindler. And we'll see who's going to take the first shot of this ball game. Berg out on top to Remus. To Spindler. Spindler drives baseline out to Remus. Remus way out on the left wing to Berg. Berg out on top of the key to Shane Foos. Back to Berg on the right wing to Remus to Spindler. Spindler drives the lane. Fadeaway jumper, good! As Riley Spindler comes up the first 2 points of the ball game. Out on top is Ron Board with it. Over to France. Back to Board. To JT. JT drives to his left. Going one-on-one. Dishes off very nicely to Lieberg for 2 there. As great penetration by JT and gets an assist as Chase Lieberg gets the Assumption Royals' first 2 points of the ball game. Spindler looking inside. Gets it to Kreft out on top. To Remus. To Berg. Berg looking inside. Spindler for 3. Off the rim, no good. Good rebound by, and up and good by Kreft. That's why Coach Jorgensen brought Kreft in to start tonight for that extra height. So he gets an offensive rebound and a point, and we'll see if he can complete the 3-point play here. As Kreft on the season, a 50% or 35% free throw shooter, and completes that 3-point play. JT stops his dribble, gets it to Board, and reverse layup, good by Trey France. as Trey is averaging 11.2 a ball game this season. Baseline jumper by Ramus. Off the rim, no good. JT with the rebound. Brings it across the timeline for the Royals. Drives the lane, up with the shot, and just hangs on the rim and falls in. JT gets his first 2 of the night. 6-5 Royals. As Aschenbrenner waiting to get into the game here, along with Odin France also. Spindler drives to his left. Dishes off, and three-pointer by Berg off the rim, no good. And we've got a foul on Stratford on number 23. That would be Connor Kreft, his second.
In for the Royals,
Odin France in. And for the Tigers, Aschenbrenner in to the ballgame. 6-5, the Royals out on top with 12:53 left in the first half here. Stratford looking for their first victory this season as Assumption Royals come to this game 1-1 in conference, 2-3 overall. Board out on the left wing, drives to his right. A long shot, 3, good by Nystrom. As Nystrom hits one from downtown, he's averaging 19 a ball game. And comes off the bench. Out on top to Kreft. Out on the right wing to Shane Foose. Shane Foose to Remus to Spindler. To Kreft out on top to Trigby. Pass inside and fouled as Kreft goes up. And he will go to the line as Assumption will pick up a foul here.
The Assumption follows on Nystrom.
And follows on Nystrom, his first personal. As Kreft will shoot 2 and nothing but net. 9-6 Royals. Second one up and nothing but net. 9-7, Assumption Royals out on top. JT driving the lane and up and good, count it. JT with his second basket of the night. And the foul is on Aschenbrenner, his first, team third.
Basket's good by Schleifer.
And we're going to have a timeout here. So we're going to take one also. 30-second timeout. And so you're watching Merriwood Conference basketball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
And we're back here at Stratford as JT is ready to try to complete a three-point play here. And off the back of the rim, no good as Kreft comes up with the rebound. Shane Foose inside to Kreft. And as a slam went and Kreft misses. An easy one there. Actually, it should have been ruled out of bounds. That hit the rubber up on top there. That should have been Assumption's ball anyway, so they do get it as it went out of bounds. But it flew really high and went out of bounds here on the sidelines. Inside. And beautiful pass, beautiful ball movement there as Ron Board gets the basket for the Assumption Royals. 4 or 5 passes there, and the ball never hit the floor. Great ball movement there. Spindler over to Aschenbrenner. Aschenbrenner dribbles to his right. Gets it to Remus. Remus to Shane Foose. Spindler goes to his left. Shoots a 3. Good! As Riley Spindler hits a 3, it's 13-10. Assumption. JT going one-on-one with Spindler. High off the glass as Remus pulls down the rebound for the Tigers. Spindler over to Remus, to Aschenbrenner. Gets it to Remus, drives, shoots, good. Little baseline jumper by Remus as Remus gets his first 2 of the night. JT taking his time as we come to the 10-minute mark here. Inside pass, and great block by Remus. And they're going to say he fouled him. And the foul is on number 21. That's Remus. Remus with the block, but the officials said he caught him on the hand, so going to the line to shoot 2 will be Odin France. France up with the shot, and good. And Berg comes into the ball game. And France shooting, actually that's his first attempt of the season at the free throw line. And misses on the second. Rebound pulled down by Kreft. Out on top, Kreft to Aschenbrenner. Aschenbrenner drives to his right. High pass pulled down by Remus. Remus drives the lane off the glass, good. As Remus gets 4, and we're all knotted up at 14. I think this is going to be a battle back and forth all night long here between these two clubs. As France has it, out on top to Nystrom. Driving to his left is Lieberg to JT. JT taking control here. And we've got a foul away from the ball. Foul's on number... on Board. As Ron Board picks up his second foul. And team third. So we're tied at 14 here with 8:56 left in the first half. Very fast first half here. Berg out on top. Gives it to Spindler in the corner. Inside pass to Remus. Remus fakes up, and he's fouled. And Nystrom went for the fake. And the personal foul on Nystrom is that his second personal. And so they're going to take a timeout, 30-second timeout. So we're going to take a 30-second timeout. And you're watching Marewood Conference basketball here from Stratford on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
They left me home the holiday season, but the sales are huge. I can only imagine those creeps will be around.
There it is, Marv. Mittens Furniture, Appliances, and Mattresses. That's the crown jewel.
Mittens' holiday savings must be protected. No chickening out now, Kevin.
Wow! GE Cafe, what a fridge, Harry. I'm really liking the stressless recliner, Marv.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals!
And we're back, and we are at the Serve Pro free throw line. Call Serve Pro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. And hitting that free throw is Jack Remus. Jack's got 5 tonight. Shot up and rolls around and no good. JT. Pass over in the corner. And a traveling call. Discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio. Experience cutting-edge recovery tools like hydro massage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, and more, and all designed to help your body and mind feel their best. Each 15 to 30-minute session is just $29 with a membership and packages available. Book for your wellness session today at Be Well. And three-pointer by Riley Spindler. As Riley's got 8 tonight. JT passes off the board. Correction to Schill. Siler Schill now in the ball game. JT for a 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Schill with the rebound. Up with a shot, and he's fouled.
Stratford follows on Kreft.
And Kreft with the foul. That is his second personal. And going to the line is Siler Schill. As Schill on the season is 3 for 6, shooting 50% from the free throw line. And he misses the first one. Second one up, and good. And so, true to standard there, shooting 50% from the free throw line. He hits 1 of 2. 18-15. Stratford out in front by 3. Aschenbrenner out on top. Spindler takes it for 3, just short and off the leg of Shane Foose. And the Royals will take over. Visit Marshfield to see the largest holiday lights display in central Wisconsin, featuring over 2 million lights at Wildwood Park. Open every night from 5 to 9, the day after Thanksgiving through New Year's Eve. Admission is free, and with a suggested donation of non-perishable food or cash. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com. And scrambling for the ball there, and he's going to call a travel as LeBerg was on the floor, and you cannot advance the ball coming up off the floor. It's called a travel. So the Tigers will take over on a turnover here by the Assumption Royals. 18-15 with 7:15 left in the first half here. Shane Foose over to Berg to Spindler. Spindler to Berg. 15-footer rolls off the rim. Baseline jumper there by Brady. JT goes to his left, and he's going to be fouled by Shane Foose.
Stratford falls on Shane Foose.
And that is the 6th personal, as JT will go to the line to shoot 2 now. First one up is good. JT with 5 points here in the first half. And in for the Royals is number 14, Braden Peters, who started this contest. He's a 6'1 senior, as the Royals control the rebound here on that missed free throw. As it'll be taken out right in front of the Stratford bench. Lob to JT across court there. JT spinning to his left, dishes off. Great movement. JT with it on the right wing, drives to his right, passes, and they're going to say travel. Great pass by JT, but took a little stutter step there and called for traveling right in front of the official. 18-16, Tigers with 6:30 left in this first half. Shane Foose to Aschenbrenner, back out on top to Shane Foose. To Spindler. Spindler over to Remus. To Shane Foose, right wing, drives to his left. That's way out on top to Berg. As Aschenbrenner, Berg, in the far corner, drives to his left, drives the baseline, and steps on the end line. The court's just not big enough, as another turnover by the Stratford Tigers. Right at the 6-minute mark, Stratford up 18-16. Each team has 4 timeouts left. They've each taken 1. As JT takes his time, bringing it across that timeline. Out on top to France. France to his left. Passes off to Thomas. To JT. JT. 3-point attempt off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound by Brady Berg. Spindler bringing it across the timeline for the Tigers. Drives the lane. Shane Foose to Jack Remus out on top. Out on the right wing to Shane Foose. To Berg out on top with the key for the Tigers. To Aschenbrenner. Remus to Spindler. Spindler back inside on the block and loses control. Aschenbrenner gets the loose ball. And a pass to Remus. Remus one-hander. Good. Little one-hand jumper there from about 6-7 feet. Remus now with 7 points on the night. And the Tigers are up by 4. Stolen by Aschenbrenner, and Trigby's going to be fouled before he can get that shot off. So it'll be the foul is on Cullen Thomas, his first personal, team 5th. So Tigers will take it out underneath their own basket as Aschenbrenner bounces past to Shane Foose, high off the glass, no good, and knocked away right into the hands of JT there, and a 3-point attempt. And JT is fouled on that 3-point attempt. As both Remus and JT shake hands with both of them smiling. And the foul is going to be on Jack Remus, his second personal. And JT is going to go to the line. They're going to say it was after the foul, or after the shot. And JT hits the first one. JT now with 6 points on the night. Next one up and in. JT now 3 for 6 from the free throw line and 7 points for the Assumption Royals. 20-18, Tigers up by 2 with 4:20 left in the first half. Remus out on the left wing. Over to Shane Foose. To Aschenbrenner. Aschenbrenner dribbling to his left. To Berg. To Shane Foose. Shane Foose drives. Remus thought about the 3. Pulled back. Berg with the 3. Off the rim. No good. JT with the rebound. Just no boards by the Stratford Tigers on that offensive boards. And 3-point attempt there by France is no good, and rebound by the Stratford Tigers. Berg to Aschenbrenner. Bounce pass down, low block, one-hander, good by Berg. As Berg picks up his first 2 to give the Tigers a 22-18 lead. As France gets it to Thomas. Thomas over to JT. JT as Remus working on JT. And we've got a pushing foul. As JT, little offensive push-off foul there.
Number 2, France.
Before he took that shot there, so right in front of the official, he gets his first foul. That is the team 6, so the next foul by the Assumption Royals will put the Tigers in the bonus situation. We're right at the 3-minute mark here of the first half, and the Tigers up by 4. Shane Foose out on point. Spindler for 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Schill. Driving the lane is Lieberg, and count it, Lieberg gets the basket. And the foul is on number 34, Aschenbrenner, his second personal. That's now 3 Tigers with 2 fouls. And Lieberg trying to complete the 3-point play here. Shot is up and no good. And a rebound pulled down by Jack Remus. Remus, top rebounder for the Stratford Tigers this year. Aschenbrenner over to Shane Foose, to Berg, to Spindler. Over on that left side to Remus on the right wing here. Shane Foose to Spindler. 3-pointer by Trigvie, no good. Berg knocks it out, but right into the hands of Schill. And a pass deflected by the Tigers. And Assumption will retain it here under their own basket. And coming in for the Stratford Tigers will be Tyler Goldbach for Aschenbrenner. JT taking it out, passes it off to France. Inside, knocked away nicely by Jack Remus, but a loose ball. And the Tigers will call a timeout as getting on that ball was Goldbach, that loose ball, and Coach Jorgensen called a quick timeout with 1:57 left, and a 30-second timeout taken by the Tigers. And so we'll be right back, and you're watching Marewood Conference basketball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
And we're back here at Stratford as the Tigers will take the ball out. As Brady Berg right in front of us here, taking it out, gets it to Spindler. As he will take his time, getting across the timeline here, going one-on-one against Schill. Spindler, little jumper. Oh, round and out for the Tigers. Tigers up by 2 with 1:35 until halftime. JT over to LeBerg, to Peters. Thinking about taking that 3 was Schill. JT passes off over to LeBerg on the right wing. Knocked out of the hands, but controls it. Schill. And out on the top of the key, a 3-point shot. Good by LeBerg. As Lieberg hits for 3 and gives the Assumption Royals a 23-22 lead here as we are under a minute as the clock ticking down. And it was tipped by JT as Remus will be called for traveling. Mental mistake there by the Stratford Tigers with 40.4 left. Into the game is Logan Nystrom, who's got just a 3-pointer tonight. He averages 19 points a ball game. He's got 95 on the season. JT brings it across the timeline. Drives the lane, off the glass, good. Very quick first step by JT. 25-22. Royals up by 3 with 20 seconds left until half. Spindler going one-on-one against Schill. And the count is going Berg over to Goldbach to Spindler. Spindler. Goldbach with a 3. Good! As Tyler Goldbach hits a 3 just before the buzzer to tie it up at 25. A big basket for a young man coming off the bench and puts up a 3 right at the buzzer to tie this game up at 25. So We're going to take a little break here, run a few of our great sponsors ads here, and we'll come back with some halftime stats for you. So at the 10-minute mark here, we're at halftime, and we're all knotted up at 25, so we'll just start all over the start of the second half and see who can play the best ball in the second half here. You're watching Marywood Conference basketball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At Rice's More Than Floors, you'll find quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and of course, quality flooring. So you have 3 options. Come visit us here in Marshfield. We're near Fleet Farm. 2, check out our website, ricesmorethanfloors.com. Or 3, give us a call or text at 715-384-4554. And yes, pets are allowed in Rice's when accompanied by a well-behaved human.
Welcome to Taqueria Monarca at the Marshfield Mall. Experience the bold and fresh flavors of Mexico in Marshfield at Taqueria Monarca. Try the delicious tacos, burritos, quesadillas, bowls, and drinks. And kick things up a notch with their fresh salsa bar. Taqueria Monarca is fast, casual, and delicious.
We are ready to serve you the bold, fresh flavors from Mexico. Welcome to Taqueria Monarca.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
And we're back here at Stratford where we are all knotted up at 25 as Stratford Tigers taking on the Wisconsin Rapids Assumption Royals. And a great ball game here. Halftime stats here is brought to you by Rice's More Than Floors of Marshfield. Stop in today for quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and quality flooring. Visit their showroom and visit their website or give them a call tomorrow. So, scoring for the Assumption Royals, Logan Nystrom, who's averaging 19 points a ball game, has been held to 3 points so far. Odin France has a free throw for 1. Chase LeBerg has 2 field goals and a 3-pointer for 7 points. JT Schlafer has 9 points as he's got 3 field goals and 3 for 6 at the free throw line. Trey France has a field goal for 2. Ron Board has a field goal for 2, and Siler Schill is 1 for 2 at the free throw line for 1 point. For the Stratford Tigers, Brady Berg has 2 points. He's their leading scorer on the season, but being held to 2 points. Just got that just before halftime here. Riley Spindler leads the way with 8. He's got 2 3-pointers and a field goal. Tyler Goldbach, who hit that 3-pointer just before, about 1 or 2 seconds before the buzzer sounded, has 3 points. Jack Remus with 3 field goals and 1 for 2 at the free throw line for 7. And Connor Kraft, who started tonight, has a field goal and 3 for 4 at the free throw line. Foul-wise, Jack Remus, Connor Kraft, and Trygve Aschenbrenner all have 2 fouls. For the Assumption Royals, Logan Nystrom has 2 and Ron Board has 2. Other games going on this coming week. On Thursday, we've got 11 ball games on the network. We've got Edgar at Newman in girls action. Also in girls action, Auburndale at Assumption. That should be a great ball game on Thursday night. Also, boys hockey going on. Marshfield is at Wisconsin Rapids at 7 o'clock. And at 7 o'clock, girls basketball, Almond Bancroft is at Pacelli for a ball game. Then at 7 o'clock in girls basketball, Milwaukee Thomas More against Milwaukee Pius. Oh, what a battle between those two. Those two are real rivalries down in during the WIAA days, just arch rivals down there, and a lot of state championships between those two teams. In boys hockey on Thursday, also at 7 o'clock, Spash is at DC Everest, and a big match there. And boys hockey also, Lakeland is at Mosinee at 7 o'clock. In boys basketball, Spencer is at Colby. John and I will be up there doing that ball game. They're going to let us a little bit farther out of town, And we're going to head up to Colby and see the Spencer Rockets, who are undefeated right now. They beat Loyal last night very handily. And then Gilman is taking on Columbus Catholic at 7 o'clock on Thursday night in boys basketball. Owen Withy is at Neelsville in boys basketball, and Marion is playing Wapaka in boys basketball at 7 o'clock. And then a big line of ball games on Friday night. We'll give you that list Thursday night, but there's 14 games. Check Zaleski Sports see if your team will be on Zaleski Sports on the network, and enjoy some great basketball. Tournament time is still quite a ways down the road yet, and the Assumption Royals will be in Division 5, and they'll be in Sectional 3, and the teams competing in that sectional area or regionals are Almond Center Lincoln, Alma Pepin, Assumption, Blair Taylor, Brookwood, Cashton, Cochrane Fountain City, Cooley Christian Providence Academy of Lacrosse, Gilmanton Independence, Hillsboro, New Lisbon, Pittsville, Plum City, Elwood, Port Edwards, Royal, and Wanawak Center. So that's in the upper bracket of that sectional. The sectional finals have not been determined at all. They will come out later on. And, of course, the Stratford Tigers, 7 of the Merriwood Conference North or South teams are all bunched together in this sectional 2. You've got Abbotsford, Auburndale, and Shawamigan, and Edgar and Marathon and and Stratford in there. And then you've got Spencer, Phillips, Neelsville, Hurley, Edgar, Crandon, and Colby in that upper bracket. So that should be a really wild and crazy bracket up there. So we're going to take a little time here, and we'll be back in just a couple minutes here as we'll have second half action. We're tied at 25 here at Stratford as the Assumption Royals and Stratford going at it in Merriwood Conference basketball. And like I mentioned, we're tied at 25, and it's brought to you by ShedsDeliver.com.
Take your education out of the classroom and give New Spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
And we're back here at Stratford. We're all tied up at 25. We've got about a minute and a half here until the start of the second half here. We'll give you the rankings. The new rankings came out. This is week 3 of the Division 4 and Division 5, the teams that we pretty much cover in the central Wisconsin area. There's a few Division 1 teams also. Marshfield we cover, Stevens Point we cover, Rapids we cover, DC Everest up there, the Wausau schools we cover. I mean, some great basketball here in central Wisconsin. But these are the top 10 teams in Division 4 as Darlington holds down the number 1 spot. Lemira is number 2. Manitowoc Roncalli is 3. Milwaukee Juneau is 4. Bondwell, a very good ball club, is number 5. Marathon is ranked number 6. I figured they would be right on top in the Merriwood Conference here this year as they've got a lot coming back, and we'll get to see them just in a couple of weeks here as Drew Wolfel coming back, a great ball player. In fact, I saw his dad play many years ago at UW Marshfield, and he plays just like his dad. Number 7 is the Prairie School. In fact, the Prairie School is on our network tonight playing. They're ranked number 7. Dominican is 8th, and Iowa Scandinavia, who we saw at the beginning of the season, and number 10 is Kewanee, and Fall Creek fell out. And so in the Division 5, Marshfield Columbus leads the top spot in the number 1 spot. North Crawford 2, Sheboygan Lutheran 3, Kickapoo 4, Oakville 5, Loyal number 6. They'll drop as they got beat by Spencer. And Royal number 7, Turtle Lake 8, Belmont 9, and Reedsville is number 10. So second half action, and loose ball here as a couple of shots there. And taken finally on the third try by Ron Board, finally falls in. The third time they say is a charm, and it was for Ron Board as it puts the Royals ahead 27-25 here in just the start of the second half. As Brady Berg out on top. Three-point shot by Spindler. Good from downtown in that far corner as Spindler picks up his 11th point of the night and puts the Tigers up 28-27 as Riley had a little problems a couple of weeks, or about a week ago, when it was shut down completely in his shooting, and I think he's found the stroke back again. So over in the far corner, shot way off as JT gets that rebound. That shot was taken by France. Didn't hit anything. JT with a 3 off the back of the rim, no good. And Berg with the rebound. As Spindler brings it across the timeline. Shane Foose going one-on-one against France. Berg, bounce pass, and loose ball. And we will have a jump ball, or a held ball, I should say. And it will be Stratford's ball, as Berg will take it out underneath his own basket. Looking for an open man, gets it to Spindler way out on top. And loses control. Shane Foose bumped a little bit and traveled. And he's called for traveling. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. As JT going one-on-one against Shane Foose. Shot up and by number 21, that is France, and he is fouled.
Stratford follows on Remus.
And Remus picks up his third personal. So he may have to take as Trevi's ready to come in and going to the line is Trey France as he picks up his third point by making that free throw. So we are all knotted up at 28 as Remus comes in. A little height difference there between Remus and Aschenbrenner. Kraft still in there with some height and rolling around and picking up the rebound. Loose ball rebound there is Trigvi Aschenbrenner. Kraft over to Shane Foose out on top. Out on the left wing to Spindler as JT gets on him right away as he knows Riley has that hot hand from outside. Shane Foose driving. Up, good, wow. Gets up in the air and nothing but net as Matthew Shane Foose picks up his first 2 points of the night and gives the Tigers a 30-28 lead. JT drives the baseline, dishes back outside, driving the lane, and up with a shot is LeBerg. And Lieberg picks up his 9th point of the night, and we are all knotted up at 30. And Shane Foose drives to his right. Up again with the shot. Good. And Shane Foose is starting to get hot. They're going to give him that baseline, and he'll take it. As he's come up with the last 4 points for the Stratford Tigers here. JT. And they're going to say he was fouled. And fouled on by Shane Foose. His second personal. And team's second here in the second half. And so the Royals will have it out underneath their own basket as Chase LeBerg taking it out. Trying to find an open man. Close to a 5 count. Schill gets it to JT. Out on top. Schill with the screen, and Schill. And JT takes the shot. Rebound taken by the Royals, and driving down the lane and getting it is Schill. As Schill now has 3 on the night, and we're tied up 32. Spindler to Shane Foos. Shane Foos as Nystrom cuts Shane Foos off of taking that along that baseline. Spindler to Trigby. Out to Berg. To Spindler. Spindler wide open and off the rim. No good. Rebound taken by Schill. Gets it to JT. JT brings it across the timeline and dishes it out. And nobody there, as a player was walking across ready to check in, and he thought the player was out there. So JT just threw it, and there was nobody around but the guy that was going to go check in. So we're tied at 32. And Spindler brings it across, gets it to Aschenbrenner as he goes over to the right-hand side. JT trying to make a steal. Spindler along the baseline, gets it inside to Berg. Berg up with the shot, no good, and tipped. And Berg recovers from the tip, and Berg with a little floater off the rim, no good. And coming up with it is Nystrom. Over in the corner by France, and no good. And we've got a foul. Foul on a Stratford player here. Foul is on Berg.
Stratford foul is on Berg.
His second personal, team third here in the second half. Foul situation as Tigers have been fouled. Committed 3 fouls to Assumption's none here in the second half. In the first 5 minutes of the second half. Nystrom with a long 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound taken by Berg. As Spindler brings it across the timeline to Berg. Berg looks inside to Kraft. Over to Shane Foos. Shane Foos driving the lane. Up and off the glass. Good, and caught it. As Shane Foos comes up with a big bucket.
The assumption foul is on Nystrom.
Nystrom picks up his third personal. And
for the Royals, Ron Board.
As Ron Board coming in. Nystrom staying in with 3 fouls. As Shane Foos trying to complete the 3-point play here. He's got 6 here in the second half and bounces it around, no good. And it'll be Tigers ball. We've got a foul.
The assumption foul
is on board. That's his third personal. So Assumption now with 2 players with 3 fouls, and both of them still in the ball game. Spindler, good from about 17. And Spindler now has 13 in tonight's contest. He's found the hot hand. Nystrom, 3-point attempt off the back of the rim. That by France. Rebound controlled by the Stratford Tigers. Spindler being guarded by Board. Aschenbrenner gets it to Spindler. Spindler, jumper, misses completely, overshot the basket. 36-32, Tigers up by 4. Just under 12 minutes to play. JT looking for an opening, bounce pass down the lower block, the board. Pass off to France. And France gets his first basket of the night. He has 3. But a great combination of JT to Board to France as Assumption gets within 2 at 36-34. Shane Foos out on top. Gets it to Aschenbrenner. Aschenbrenner over to Berg. To Shane Foose for three. Oh, off the rim. Bounced 3 or 4 times. We thought it was going to fall, but it. And JT going one-on-one there with Shane Foose and takes it and puts it in for his first basket of the second half. And we're going to call a timeout here, and we are knotted up at 36. And it's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take a full timeout too. And you're watching Marywood Conference basketball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hunting season is here, and BBD has the supplies you need. Check out their large selection of crossbows, including 10-point and Wicked Ridge. BBD has added more hunting gear, deer attractant, mineral, and accessories for a successful hunt. See their in-stock selection of hunting blinds, stands, in-trail cameras, and more. BBD has the name brand gear you can depend on again and again. Big Bear Down. We're always in season. Located on Highway 13 in Abbotsford.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
And we're back here at Stratford, where we're all knotted up at 36 with 11:02 left in this contest. Each team has 3 timeouts left, and I'm thinking most of them are definitely full timeouts. And one of the officials having a conference here with both coaches here now. And the Tigers will be taking it out, and a full court press by the Assumption Royals as Shane Foose brings it up, passes off to Berg, to Aschenbrenner. Aschenbrenner gets it across the timeline to Spindler, way out on the right wing. Brings it right at top of the key, bounces into Berg. Berg trying to pass inside to Shane Foose and taken away by the Assumption Royals. 3-point attempt by JT, good! As JT hits his first 3 of the night. He's got 14. He's averaging 13 a ball game. JT, who missed 2 ball games, does not look like he's lost anything on his touch. Great shooting. As I mentioned before, first-team all-conference ball player last year for the Assumption Royals. Aschenbrenner misses off the backboard. No good. Rebound taken by Nystrom. And JT driving the lane and misses a layup. A little overconfident there by JT. And Berg with shot and rebound taken by JT. Actually, I think Brady rushed that shot a little bit. He should have worked it out. He was kind of off balance with it. Nystrom with a long 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound, offensive rebound taken by Peters, and he gets his first basket of the night to give the Assumption Royals a bigger lead now, 41-36. As the Tigers down by 5, we were tied at 36 at that timeout. At the 11-minute mark there. As Spindler out on the right wing. Asks for a pick from Kraft. Gets it. Aschenbrenner looking to pass it off. Takes the dribble, passes off to Berg. Over to Shane Foose along the left side. Kraft to Spindler on the right wing. 3-point shot, step back, off the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Kraft. And shot up by Kraft, no good, but he's fouled. Kraft so far tonight, 3 for 4 at the free throw line. And Lieberg picks up his first personal, team 3rd. And Kraft 3 for 4 at the free throw line tonight with 5 points. And first one rolls off.
In for the Tigers, number 21, Jack Remus, and number 11.
Remus back into the lineup now. Jack with 3 fouls. With 8:45 left to play here in this contest. And the second one up and hits the front of the rim and falls in. So Connor now with 6 points on the night as JT brings it across. Nystrom out on top, down low. Shot up and good by LeBerg. 43-37. And Spindler brings it across. Tigers down by 6. Kreft to Golbach, who's in the ball game. Remus drives the lane, off the glass, good, count it, and 1.
The assumption follows on Nystrom.
Nystrom, his 4th personal, and team 4th. We'll see if Remus can complete the 3-point play here. Off the rim, no good. And it goes out of bounds.
In for the Royals, Trey Fritz and Ron Borg.
Tigers missing 4 free throws tonight. They've made 5, so they're actually shooting 48% from the free throw line this season. And I know Coach Jorgensen not very happy with that. He will be at the coaches' show tomorrow night from Nuts Deep as Gene Delisio and myself and Larry Hazer and Jason Zaleski will be there doing interview with Central Wisconsin coaches. And so good time. You can turn to ESPN 92.1 on WDLB or in Marshfield. So we'll be live at Nuts Deep 2 tomorrow night. And some of the coaches there. We've got, I think, 6 or 7 coaches coming in tomorrow night. Just off the top of my head, Chris Fisher is one. Joe Konieczny is another one. But Coach Drew Jorgensen will be there also tomorrow night also. So it'll be a good time in talking some basketball with some great coaches. So that'll be at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. And shot up by Golbach, no good. Rebound taken by JT. JT going one-on-one against Remus. JT off the left wing, three-pointer, good.
Three-pointer by Swiper.
That's back-to-back. 3-pointers by JT. He now has 17 on the night. As Shane Foose goes to his right. Backs off just a little bit. JT comes up on him and causes a travel. As a pressure by JT causes Matthew Shanefoos to travel on the play. So 46-39, down by 7. The Stratford Tigers as JT brings it across. With coming up to the 6-minute mark. JT hits another. That's 3 in a row from downtown. And a timeout, a full timeout, and we'll take a timeout also. The score with 6:01 left in this contest, it's the Assumption Royals 49 and the Stratford Tigers 39. And you're watching Marewood Conference basketball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
And we're back here at Stratford, and BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop 2 convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott, Abbotsford, or online at BigBearDown.com. And Hiller's True Value is your Central Wisconsin Milwaukee tool destination center. On the job or in the woods, Be ready to fight the winter elements. Check out Hiller's large selection of heated gear to keep you warm wherever you go this winter. That's Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, as the Tigers will take the ball out, trailing 49-39 with 6 minutes left in this contest. And Spindler brings it across the timeline to Remus off the left wing to Shane Foose. The Kraft to Golbach. Golbach drives the lane. Out to Spindler. Spindler for three. Off the rim, no good. Ball bouncing around. Rebound taken by Shane Foose. Up and good! As Shane Foose comes up with that big offensive rebound and puts it up and gets the foul.
The assumption follows on France.
On France, his second personal, and the team fifth. And Shane Foose will be seeing if he can complete the three-point play and get the Tigers back within 7. And the shot is up and off the rim, no good. And Shane Foose. Ball was tipped out to Shane Foose. So Spindler with the ball to Shane Foose. Out to Remus, to Spindler. Spindler drives to his right. And Schill playing great defense on him there. Bounce pass and out of control as Berg tried to make that bounce pass to Kraft. And coming in for the Royals is Logan Nystrom, who's got 4 fouls on him. And Ron Board, who's also in, has 3 fouls also for the Royals. As JT drives, dishes off. Long shot, good by Trey France for 3. 52-41, Royals up by 11. Biggest lead in this contest by either team. Spindler up, off the glass, no good. Berg with the rebound, up with the shot, good. As Berg gets that offensive rebound, that's what's been missing all night long, is that offensive board. Nystrom over to JT. Nystrom with a long 3. In and out, rolls a complete 360. And a timeout taken by the Assumption Royals. And so we'll take a timeout also. I think it's only a 30-second timeout, but we'll take one also. And you're watching Marywood Conference basketball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
And we're back here at Stratford, and we'll tell you a little bit about Brad Krecklau and Ian Pierce are your Royal Mutual Insurance agents in Marshfield. They offer a full line of insurance products. Contact them today for a free quote. As the Royals throw it, and coming up with it is Jack Remus, and it was actually a good breakaway, and but the Assumption Royals had the ball, so Tigers come up with a basket there and down by 7 now. JT with a long 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Board. JT with a turnarounder and rolls around off the rim, no good. And coming up with the rebound is Ron Board, and we will have a foul on number 3. On Brady Berg. That is his 3rd personal, team 4th. As the foul situation now, Assumption with 5 and Tigers with 4. And Assumption taking the ball out with 3:46 left in this contest. And JT looking for an open man, finally gets it out and finally gets it out on top to LeBerg. JT with it to Board. To LeBerg. Great ball movement. Nystrom to JT. JT to Nystrom. The board. Board looking for an open man. Dribbles and tosses it to JT, trying to kill some clock here. Assumption and a long three off the rim. No good. And coming up with the rebound is the Assumption Royals. And driving to the lane and is Trey France. And he is fouled in the act of shooting.
Stratford foul is on Kreft.
Foul on Kreft, and that is his third personal, team fifth. And going to the line to shoot two is number 21, Trey France. As he misses the first one. As France was 6 for 7, 85%, but he misses that one there. And comes back and hits the second. 53-45. As France hits one of two from the line. He's got 7 points now on the night. Remus to Kreft. And stolen away by JT. Another turnover by the Stratford Tigers. As JT gets at the board, swings it out to Nystrom. Long three by JT off the back of the rim and rebound taken by Board. There's no boxing out at all. Nystrom to LeBerg. The Board to Nystrom as they're trying to run this clock down to JT. Into Board. Over to France. To JT. The Board. JT. Spiller comes up on JT. To France. Over to LeBerg. JT, and JT is fouled. And the foul is on number 2. Shane Foose, that is his third personal, and the team's 6th. So the next foul will put the Royals in bonus situation. 1:55 left, and the Assumption Royals up by 8. JT looking for an open man. Bounce pass over to Nystrom. Nystrom dribbles to his right. Nystrom over in the corner to LeBerg. Out the board to JT. JT dribbling and is fouled. And a foul is on Spindler, his first personal of the night. And JT will go to the line, shoot the 1-and-1. JT with 20 points tonight. And the first one is up and good. Had 9 in the first half and 12 here in the second half with 3 3-pointers right in a row. And the free throw is good by JT. And Spindler. Berg out on top. As they got to get an open man here. They're taking way too much time here. And the shot up, no good. And rebound taken by Thomas. And a foul on Spindler.
Stratford foul is on Spindler.
His second personal. And going to the line will be Colin Thomas. Royals up by 10 with 1:13 to play. And the shot up and good. By Colin Thomas. He gets his first point of the night. And actually, that's his first free throw attempt. In fact, that's his first point of the season and second point of the season for Colin Thomas. As Spindler drives and off the rim, no good. Rebound taken by LeBerg. JT bringing it down across the timeline as they're trying to kill some time. We're under a minute here. When buying or selling, Brock & Decker Real Estate is the team you need by your side. Brock & Decker has all the tools you need to feel confident selling or buying. Call Sammy or Sue today or visit them on North Central at brockanddecker.com or like them on Facebook. And a foul on Berg. His fourth personal. And going to the line is JT. Just like these players bring the best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted local affordable service. As JT hits one of two from the line. As Assumption controls the rebound there. And 28 seconds left. And Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept insurances, most insurances at Bruce Orthodontics. They're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. And we've got a violation here with 11 seconds left. It's 58-45. As Spindler crosses the timeline here. Long three by Spindler. Good!
Riley Spindler.
As his fourth three-pointer of the night. And the final score here from Stratford is the Assumption Royals, 58. And the Stratford Tigers, 48. And we're going to tell you quick about Stratford Homes. Take the first step to building your customized home with Stratford Homes. Visit StratfordHomes.com to see floor plans, schedule a tour, or begin the design of your new customized home from Stratford Homes. Visit StratfordHomes.com today or to get started. And coming up will be the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with those fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. So we'll be talking to Coach Josh Pultz and a player of the game also as the players get together at center court there. That everybody got through this ball game very healthy and saying a prayer. So again, final score as the Stratford Tigers fall to their fifth defeat, looking for that first win. Gave Assumption Royals a battle tonight as it was tied at 25 at halftime. And so Tigers fall to 0-5 overall, 0-3 in conference, while the Assumption Royals go to 2-1 in conference, 3-3 overall. And Assumption Royals will be in action in a big ball game at home against Marathon this Friday. Tip-off is at 7:15. And the Edgar, they'll be at Edgar on December 22nd, just before Christmas, and the tip-off for that is at 7:15. The Tigers will be over in Edgar on Friday night when they take on the Wildcats for a 7:15 ball game. And then they'll be back home next Tuesday, the 22nd, just before Christmas, against the Newman Cardinals here in the Tiger Den at Stratford. And then that tournament on the 29th of September, when the Tigers take on Berlin at 7:15, and Manawa and Owen Withee will take on each other at 5:30 here, and we will be broadcasting both of those ball games, and we'll be broadcasting both of them the following day on the 30th also. So plenty of basketball during the Christmas break, and still plenty of basketball yet before Christmas here. And so enjoy the nice weather, and we'll be back here in just a bit to talk to head coach Josh Pultz on tonight's victory over the Stratford Tigers. Tonight's game has been brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com here on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy. here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Hey, need a lift? No, I can't give you a ride because I can't drive yet. But I can tell you all about the new awesome lift chairs at Mall Furniture. These things are so cool.
Mall Furniture has over 40 lift chairs in stock and ready for delivery anywhere in central Wisconsin.
Let's be real. We all need a lift once in a while. So when it's your turn for a new lift chair, head to Mall because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
All right, we're back here at Stratford. Mike Steinwagner here with head coach Josh Pultz, and I'll tell you, Josh, great ball game here. We're doing the Nasonville Dairy postgame show here, and just a great ball game. We were tied at 25 to at halftime here, and your ball club just put it all together. And I would say, in about a 6 or 7 minute stretch there, you guys just ran off, and then all of a sudden JT hits 3 threes right in a row. They're nothing but net, and I was waiting for him to start hitting his threes because I remember watching him last year, and a great ball player. And but he finishes with 23 tonight, and so a great job by your ball club and the Stratford Ball Club is a feisty ball club, and they're gonna battle all season long, and if they can ever get Brooks back out on the floor, they're going to be a really good ball club together. But a great job by your ball club defensive wise. We started out a little bit with way too many turnovers in that first about 4 minutes or so that we were just wondering who was going to make the first basket. But you guys settled down a little bit and played some great ball tonight.
Yeah, coming up here to Stratford, we know it's going to be a dogfight. I mean, every single year, they produce physical, solid athletes. And I know they haven't won a game yet this year. They're going to be just fine with to figure it out with the new coach and everything. He's doing a great job. I'm very proud of my boys. It definitely started off pretty sloppy. It was a very physical ball game. Then second half, it was really nice to have 11 back. And then I'm proud of the kids for how they finished the game.
Sure. And and actually, Logan Nystrom. I mean, he's been averaging 19 points a ball game, and they hold him to 3. I mean, and that he had a 3-pointer in that first half, but he got in foul trouble with 4 fouls also, and then all of a sudden Ron Board got in foul trouble there also, so he had to sit for a little while. But your reserves came in and did a great job out there.
Yeah, we had a freshman and sophomore play a lot of minutes tonight. Off the bench, Colin Thomas, our sophomore, then Owen France came off as a freshman, and just they're doing what we're asking them to do. And we're 8-9 deep this year, and the kids don't really care about playing time; they just care about winning, and that's really key right now.
I looked to also when Colin went to the free throw line there to see what he was shooting for the year, and he hadn't scored a point yet, and he hasn't made an attempt. And all of a sudden he bangs 2 of them in there, down the stretch there.
Yeah, that was huge, and I have him at 5'7". He might be a little shorter than that, but he knocked those 2 free throws down and got 2 massive rebounds there the last minute. Yeah. I mean, he's the heart of a champion. He's a great kid. I love coaching him.
Well, Josh, thanks for stopping by. Good luck the rest of the season. It's a real pleasure watching your Assumption Royals ball club this year. And I know going back, you guys haven't had a winning season in a long, long time, and since 2018 exactly. Yeah. And what was ironic, there was 3 years in a row where you guys went 11-14, and that was kind of weird. I looked back and I had to see if I made a mistake, but you went 11-14. But you guys.
This is our first win at Stratford since January 27th of 2017.
Really? Wow. So
yeah. It was nice to cross. I wrote that on the board in there, and it was nice to cross that off and then put 12, 16, 25. That felt pretty good. Yeah.
Well, fantastic. Again, in fact, Chase had 11 points tonight also, but balanced scoring, between the rest of them also. You had a 3, a 2, 2, 7, 4, and then 3. So, I mean, it was good balance, and JT back to lead this ball club.
Yeah, that was huge. Chase was awesome defensively as well. Ron was awesome. Obviously, we don't have the biggest kids, but they got some big hearts, and they should like the battle.
Yeah, you guys were off, and I mean, towards down the end here, they came up with big rebounds also.
Yeah, and we talked about that. Any loose balls, we got to be diving, and it's going to come down to rebounding and free throw shooting at the end of the game.
All right. Josh, good luck the rest of the season, and thanks for stopping by. JT, come on over.
All right, yes, sir.
JT, great ball game tonight. 23 points. You had a little layoff there, so it was like, but you didn't miss a beat. I'll tell you tonight. 23 points. You missed a few free throws down, a couple in there, but you had 9 in the first half and came back with 3, 6, 9, 10, 14 points in the second half there, and those big threes that you had down the stretch there. Nothing but net on 3 in a row there, and it was just fantastic. But they had the best guy on you for defensive wise. Matt did a nice job there for a while, but ran out of gas a little bit. But you make him work out there.
Yes, sir. Coach. Yeah. So halftime we went in. Coach pulled me aside and said, "Tie game. We need to pull away a little bit." And he said, "Here's the keys to the offense. Go make a play, make the right play, and we got the win," which feels great.
Which great, you betcha. It's great to get that W. In fact, Coach saying, you guys haven't won in Stratford here for a long, long time.
2017.
Yeah, 2017. Yeah. So it's a long, long time. So, but again, a great ball game by the Assumption Royals, and you get Marathon now coming up Friday. So it'll be a big battle. In fact, you guys are at home for that one too, and so should be a great battle with the Marathon Red Raiders.
100%. They're a great ball team. Hopefully, it's a competitive game on Friday.
All right. JT, you know how this is done because I think you've done it a few times with Steve, so I'll just count you down.
Okay, sounds good. I'm JT Schlafer, and I'm in the house.
Thanks, JT. Good luck the rest of the season, sir.
Thank you very much.
Again, the final score, it's the Assumption Royals of Wisconsin Rapids 58, the Stratford Tigers 48. And again, JT Schlafer, the top scorer with 23 points. Logan Nystrom with 3. Odin France with 3. Chase LeBerg with 11. Braden Peters with 2. Cullen Thomas with 2. Trey France with 7. Ron Board with 4. And Siler Schill with 3. For the Stratford Tigers, whose record now falls to 0-5 overall, 0-2 in this Marewood Conference. Matthew Shanefoos coming alive there in the second half, scoring all 8 of his points in the second half. Brady Berg with 4. Tyler Goldbach with 3. And Jack Remus with 11. And Connor Kreft with 6. And leading scorer Riley Spindler with 16. And the Tigers will be in action on Friday night when they travel to Edgar to take on the Wildcats. Tip-off for that contest is at 7:15. And they will be back home against Wausau Newman Cardinals next Tuesday, the 22nd. And the tip-off for that contest is at 7:15. So for John Stanford, I'm Mike Steinwegner. We'll see you Thursday night when John and I go up to Kobe against the Spencer Rockets and enjoy the beautiful weather that we've had. So good night, everyone.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com